Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Brianna and this is For Positive Book. I make book and lifestyle related content, so if that's something that you're interested in, make sure that you hit that subscribe button down below. Today we are going to be reading some Christmas romances. So I've been on Booktube now for about 4 years. Oh my god, I'm coming up on 4 years. And I always, every year, have this grand intention to read Christmas romances in the month of December. And I read maybe one or two, but I never make it a focus. And the problem with Christmas romances, like you can read romance any time of the year, but with Christmas romances, you kind of can't. Like after the Christmas holiday, it feels weird to read them, and like you can't read them too early in the year because it doesn't feel right either. This month, I have been kind of binging some Christmas romances, and I have read so many different things. I will be showing you vlog footage of all of the books that I have been reading, but before we do that, I want to talk about today's sponsor, and that is Ana Luisa Jewelry. Ana Luisa Jewelry is an international jewelry company that specializes in mostly gold jewelry. They have bracelets, necklaces, earrings, rings, pretty much everything you can imagine. And one of the really cool things about this company is that they are very environmentally conscious and they're very aware of their carbon footprint and working to reduce that, as well as the gold that they use is 100% recycled, which is really cool. I'm finally realizing that I am an adult, and therefore I'm trying to find some adult jewelry pieces to add to my collection. I am trying to move out of the college mentality of trying to buy stuff at Walmart and Target and actually find some good long-lasting pieces. So I have two pieces to show you today. This that I'm wearing right now is one of my favorite pieces that they had on their entire website, and I'm so glad that they sent it to me, and I'll show you some closer video footage of it. But it is this beautiful gold V with some diamonds. It's very simple, it's very elegant. Like I said, I have an adult job and I am trying to spice up my wardrobe a little bit, make it a little bit more professional, and I wore this to work today and absolutely loved it. The second piece I have to show you today is this beautiful gold circle necklace, and it kind of looks like it has this sun ray coming out of it, and it is again just so beautiful, and I love adding these pieces to my work wardrobe, just trying to, be a little more professional. These pieces are absolutely stunning. I highly recommend that you check out their website. They're having a huge sale. It's the end of the year. It's time to treat yourself. Okay? Did you not? Maybe you're not going to get the Christmas gift that you were hoping for. So gift it yourself. Do it yourself. You deserve it. It's been a year. I will link everything down below in the description box, and I hope that you check them out. So thank you so much to Ana Luisa for sponsoring today's video. So, like I said at the beginning of the video, I have spent the majority of the month reading Christmas romances, and I've had so much fun doing it. I've read a very wide variety of, diversity and lack thereof, and just the wide range of things. I definitely went into this with a little bit of a TBR, as it were. I definitely wanted to read Merry Inkmas by Talia Hibbert. This has been on my TBR for so long, and I don't know why I haven't gotten to it before. I love Talia as an author, and don't know why this sat on my shelf for so long. Also, let's just talk about this cover redesign, because dear God, is she gorgeous. This is beautiful, okay? I also had the intention of reading The Holiday Swap by KNOX. Unfortunately, I heard some really mixed reviews, and so I didn't actually end up getting to that one, so spoiler alert for the vlog. But there were some people talking about different Christmas romances on Instagram and Twitter and things like that. So I picked up Mangoes and Mistletoe by ADRIANA Herrera. Bethany from Beautifully Bookish Bethany. I can never say that name in one sentence. Beautifully Bookish Bethany. She had this on her December TBR. I picked up Dipped in Holly, and I can't remember the author, but there's the cover, because Madison talked about it, and I had to give it a shot. And then I was watching Chandler's video, one of her Chanmas videos, and she picked up Window Shopping by Tessa Bailey. And despite my like hesitation with this author, I figured, well, why not? It's Christmas. Let's give it another shot. So, I'm not going to give you any other spoilers other than that. Let's get into the vlog portion of this video. I haven't done the intro for this video yet, but here we are. This is actually going to be book number 2. I finished up Mangles and Mistletoe by Adriana Herrera. I literally read it in one sitting. It was 3 hours on audio, and I read it as part of a boss battle that I was doing with the Avengers Initiative Reading Challenge. So I didn't talk about it because anyways, I'm just here for the Christmas romance. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk about this in terms of like Christmassy, and then smuttiness, and then overall, and we're gonna give it Santa hats. That's what we're gonna do. Okay. So for Mangoes and Mistletoe, I feel like from a Christmassy standpoint, this was like a 2 Santa hat, if you will. It was not super Christmassy. I mean, it was about like this baking show, and like I guess like they had like, you know, Christmas challenges. You had to make like a gingerbread house and stuff like that. But it just wasn't like snow and ice skating and, you know, that kind of thing. It wasn't the Christmas like Hallmark Christmas thing that I was looking for. So there's that. As far as steaminess, we're gonna give it 4 Santa hats. There were like some very steamy scenes, but because it was a novella, it was like super fast and super in your face. So there was that. So overall, I did give this a 3-star rating. So 3 Santa hats it is. So yeah, now we are going to start Merry Inkmas by Talia Hibbert. The reason I chose this one is because I just finished another romance book that was not for this vlog, that was just so bad. It wasn't a Christmas romance, but it was really bad. Check out my vlog for that here. It was just like a normal weekly vlog. It will make my worst books of the year by far. So I just needed a good romance, and I know Talia Hibbert's not gonna let me down. So that's what we're going to do. I'm actually going to go take a bath, and we're going to read some Talia Hibbert. So let's do that. Okay, guys, it's been a few days. Let's talk about it. I have not finished Merry Inkmas yet. I'm going to try to do that tonight. I'm about 65% of the way through it, and I'm loving it. It has like pure Talia joy. She's plus size, which we love. And yeah, I love Talia's writing, and this was exactly what I needed after reading a few not so great romances. So this was fantastic. Love this for me. So I know I talked about the fact that this was book 2, or that was book 2, but I didn't actually finish it. So we're gonna talk about book 3, which is now book 2. It's confusing. I picked up a very short novella on Audible. It was part of my Audible Plus subscription, whatever. And that was The Christmas Pact by those people. Penelope Ward, maybe? Don't remember. It was really, really cute. It was essentially like The Hating Game snuck into 100 pages and then made Christmassy. Where, like, you know, she goes back to his home on like a, you know, just as like helping him with something, ends up going to like the brother's wedding who is dating the ex-girlfriend. Yeah, it's The Hating Game. It was really cute. I gave it 3.5 stars. There wasn't a lot to it. Like the whole audiobook was 2 hours long. So there wasn't a lot to it, but it was fun. And again, like I finished it in one afternoon. The weather was super cold over the weekend, and so like it was nice to just like put my headphones in. I was crocheting, and it was great. So there's that. It's also supposed to snow again this week, like tonight, tomorrow, and Thursday. So like I'm hoping to get lots of romance stuff read. I don't know. I just feel like snow and Christmas romance, they go together, you know, get some hot cocoa, stuff like that. So yeah, I'm going to try to finish Merry Inkmas tonight. I think, like, Kendall says I have like an hour left of the audiobook. So if I just like sit down and actually read it, I can do that. The problem is that I've just like wanted to crochet, and I can't do that while I'm physically reading. So there is that. But yeah, that's all I got for you right now. So I'll check in when I finish the book. Hello. Oh, let me try to fix this. Maybe? Okay. I'm just sitting here doing my laundry, and I figured I would come talk to you. I look like a hot mess because I haven't left my house in over 24 hours. And that's fine. but I figured I would come and talk to you guys. I finished Dipped in Holly by that author yesterday morning. I gave it 2 stars. It was a very short novella, like 60 something pages. I didn't love it. There was some weird like, okay, first off, there's no plot. It's literally she gets dumped by by her boyfriend, like her longtime boyfriend, ends up hooking up with the owner of the bar who's like 20 something years older than her. So like definitely an age gap romance. And then it's just essentially like a long sex scene. That's all it is. With lots of sex. So like if that's all you're here for, there's that. My 2 big problems with it is that there was like talk of condom, and then they're like, oh, well, I had a vasectomy. Oh, well, I'm on birth control. And so they're like, okay, well, we don't need to have a condom, but like STDs still exist. So be safe, kids. So didn't love that. And then also there was some BDSM light BDSM stuff at play, but it was like halfway through the scene before they even discussed a safe word. So I didn't love that as far as like BDSM representation. So because of that, I'm only giving it 2 stars. Okay. My original plan, I wasn't sure where to go from here. And then I watched Chandler's video where she read Window Shopping by Tessa Bailey. And you know my view and opinion on Tessa Bailey, she's not always my favorite. But this one looks cute. And it was like Ted Lasso inspired, which is one of my favorite shows of this year. So we're going to read it. I picked it up on Kindle. I also picked up the audiobook, so I'm kind of going back and forth from there. I'm only on chapter, I think, 5 right now, but so far it's really cute. It hasn't hit like the steamy, sexy scenes yet, and those are usually where I go wrong with it, but I feel like because he's not like alpha male, I'm gonna like it more. So that's what I'm hoping. So anyways, I'm gonna go back to reading. It's Sunday night, and I do need to get some stuff done before I go to work tomorrow. But yeah, that's all I got for you right now, and I'll talk to you later. I am a little over 50% of the way through Window Shopping by Tessa Bailey, and it's not my least favorite of her writing. It's not my least favorite, so that's good. I don't really have high expectations for this because I kind of wrote Tessa Bailey off as an author. She just doesn't have, it's just something about her writing and specifically her sex scenes that I don't jive with. I understand the appeal. I understand why people do like her. I am just not one of those people. So, unfortunately, there is that. Now, with this one, it's a little bit weird because you have this like Ted Lasso type character who seems very beta, but then like all of a sudden another switch is flipped when he's having sex and he becomes this like alpha male, which is not my favorite thing in the world. So I'm kind of conflicting feelings about that. Like I said, I'm only about 50% of the way through, so I definitely will be continuing on. I'm not hating it. Let me like put that out there. I'm not hating it. But yeah, I'm gonna try to finish it tonight, and I'll let you know what happens when I finish. Okay guys, it is 2 days before Christmas, and I figured I would wrap this up. I was thinking maybe I could read one more book in here, but not gonna be able to. It's not gonna happen. That's okay. I still read so many Christmas romances, way more than I ever do in a year. And they definitely were like the wide end range from 2 stars all the way to 5 stars. So I had a good time with this, and that's all I can ask for. So let's actually talk about the last book that I finished, because I did finish it yesterday. I think it was yesterday. This whole week has gotten away from me. Like, how is it almost Christmas? Seriously though. I finished up Window Shopping by Tessa Bailey, and I've talked about my hesitation with this author before. I really did not like her, well, I guess it wasn't her last book, the Tools of Engagement. And my biggest thing with her books is that the male lead is always like very aggressive and very alpha, and I was kind of hoping that going into this one, because this main character is like supposed to be inspired by Ted Lasso, who is like a very beta character, and I was kind of hoping that we wouldn't have this, and unfortunately we kind of did, and that honestly made it worse because he wasn't until he was like in the bedroom, and it was so weird, and like the juxtaposition of it between like him like worshiping the ground that she walks on to then like calling her a dirty slut, it felt weird. I don't know. I liked a lot of it, but then like there were those scenes that were just like, meh. No, just no. So I think I'm probably going to end up giving this like 3.5 stars. Like I said, I liked a lot of it. The storyline was absolutely fantastic, but there was just those scenes, those little like few sex scenes that just threw it off for me. So unfortunately, like, it's not a favorite of mine, but it definitely is not my least favorite of hers, for sure. That is all I have for you today. I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday season if you celebrate it, and make sure that you check the link below for the discount code and all of the fun stuff that Ana Luisa is doing at the end of the year. I highly recommend their pieces. I've had so much fun with them, and like I've gotten so many compliments, so definitely recommend that. That's all I have for you today. If you're new here and you have not yet subscribed, there's a little red button that you can do so down below the video, and all of the other links to my social media will be in the description below if you would like to be my friend on any other platform. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.